I got a group of warriors together and a group of senior leaders, some great sergeants major, and from all the branches. And after 3 days, and this was about 3 years ago, after 3 days, they said the best thing that we can do is be tactical and ask all the soldiers, airmen, Marines, sailors to create a better level of connectivity within the force, which is you guys.
You know, think about West Point and we think about what that institution stands for. And when we think about building leaders of character, that's where it starts. We think about the premier leader development institution in the world. And we think about building leaders, future leaders. And then starting there, I think it's just a great way to kick off Warrior Call.
Now I'm going to call this the first annual Warrior Call because I absolutely plan on asking them to come back next year. Oh, sir, thanks so much for taking your entire team to bring these heroes here. It really means the world to us, sir. Thank you. The impact that this foundation has is priceless.
I was asked to explain the world one time in one word. And the guy said, I'll ask you tomorrow. And I said, no, just give me a few seconds. And I said, opportunity. The world is filled with opportunity. It's the decisions that we make that shape those outcomes. Every morning when I wake up in the morning and I open my eyes and I breathe air into my lungs, I know I'm given another day to make a difference in my life and in somebody else's life. It's whether I choose to get out of bed or not and what I choose to do with my time. I had numerous folks come up to me after our event and talk about how it inspired them and helped them. And one individual came up and said, you know, while everybody was on break, I went outside and I smoked a cigarette and I thought about where my life is and I really needed this, and I called and I made a mental health appointment to get myself some help. Something that, to me, impacting that one person was worth the trip altogether, but I know we impacted a lot more and gave them a resource to reach out to their troops and seek help themselves and give help to those that need it.
Talking about a GS-15 that's sitting in the government that came from the NCO Corps that was too proud to address himself. We're real good about taking care of our people. We're real good about looking out for our soldiers. We're horrible about looking out for ourselves. It's important to reach out, but it's also important for you to take care of you as well. And the fact, honestly, that we got to talk to the NCOs that train those future leaders, I got even more excited because that's what I am, and those are the backbone of the Army, so that was a real blessing to be able to talk to them. So at first, you know, it's kind of like a high school dance. Everybody's standing on the walls. They're not sure of us. We're not really sure how they're going to take us. They were very attentive, very supportive, very accepting. But afterwards, after they heard our stories and we got the opportunity to walk around and talk, and that's where the magic happened. The speeches are good. That kind of warms the crowd. But once we got the opportunity to go out and have one-on-ones and to talk, man, I tell you, the real impact. That's where the real impact happens.
You guys are the leaders. You have all the power to help. You know, you have people that you look out for, and that should not stop when either you or your guys get out of the military. And that's why we're here. We want all of you guys to work within your power to stop our family from killing themselves.
I pledge to make at least one warrior call a week, to reach out to my battle buddies and offer them support and guidance they need, to come from a place of strength and contact my battle buddies when I am in need, to communicate openly and to help to the best of my ability. I pledge to make a call, take a call, and be honest.
But I would like to ask the entire Troops First Foundation team to please stand to be recognized. I think the biggest thing that I hope our NCOs took out of this was first the camaraderie, the opportunity to remind ourselves of who we are and where we come from, but also the Warrior Pledge. It may sound easy, but I think if we all take a concerted effort to really, truly reach out once a week to a fellow battle buddy, a Ranger buddy, a teammate, and just ask them how they're doing, it will make a big difference. So we're incredibly thankful for the Troops First Foundation.
You guys are touching thousands of lives. Absolutely, it's just a positive thing that's needed in today's world and needed in today's Army.